update on what I've been hearing related to the 3 days of darkness and the different perspectives on it. Before I even start with this, I just want to let you know that this discrepancy just kind of highlights for you the importance of going to the Lord in prayer and asking for clarification or for confirmation. Okay, Linda Courtney is a prophet. She doesn't call herself that, but she is, and that's kind of part of the process. Usually, people who go through a purification process to become an apostle or a prophet are usually very humble, and they don't even call themselves that. So Celestial is also a prophet. I believe that she is the called prophet for these end hours, just before we're entering into the transition. The discrepancy is this: Linda Courtney has a similar, if not the same, perspective as I have, and can be given the same message from the Lord that I've been given in relations to the 3 days of darkness. First of all, our days are not the same as the Lord days. Hi, bless you. Hi, Jared. Our days aren't the same as the Lord's days, so I'll let a few people chime in before I continue, because I want to make sure that whoever wants to make a comment during this time will have the opportunity to do so, ask any questions, etc., etc. It's been a while since I've done a live, and I posted earlier today why I have not been. Shalom, shalom. Miss you so much. Much love as well. Right back to you. I miss you also very much. And I'm tell you, before I go into the 3 days of darkness, and what I've been the discrepancy where I'm just going to discuss that. There's been a lot of warfare. The darkness has been very dark on the earth in many ways. A lot of people do not practice. They are into they claim to be Christian and are into other things, like into yoga, into witchcraft, etc., etc., or they just don't believe in God, or they serve other gods. That being said, the earth is filled with hatred, angry people, aggressive people. I'm not too sure if that's where it is, how it is where you are, but I'm experiencing this everywhere I go, and it's become sad. Very sad. And excuse me, I know it's dark. So there's a few of you on. So let me just go into this, because I don't want this to be long, because the video quality is poor. The 3 days of darkness, the discrepancy is that so Linda Courtney and I both got the message that this would be a gross darkness. It would be a period of gross darkness for the sequence, for the entirety of the times that it'll be dark. There won't be a day and night, and it will be pitch dark. It will be like almost a darkness you can thick, and it'll be heavy. You'll feel it, the evil. You'll be able to feel it. I don't know how better to describe that. Celestial and another channel, I think this is what Linda had mentioned, and I'll see if I can put the link to this in the description of what Linda had shared, her video. And basically what it is that the discrepancy is that there'll be a daytime, like there'll be much lighter daytime, will be not as dark as the night. And I didn't get that message. I got that it would be gross darkness for the period of time. God's he says 3 days of darkness, but his time is not our time. So for the entirety of that time, it will be gross darkness. And the reason why I really truly believe that this is true is because the messages I've been getting, there hasn't been a moment of rest. It's a time of reflection. Most people won't be able to cook. They won't be able to. It won't be a time that anyone will really want to be doing that. So the preparation time for that would be now. People will be afraid. They'll be, there's sometimes you have to get to a place of where you lose everything, or you're so in shock of what's going on. People just have a tendency to go to God in those moments. And I think that's what the Lord wants. He wants people to turn to him, and people who don't usually serve him, people who are from other religions, will turn to him in this time. So, my perspective is that it will be a gross darkness the whole time. There will not be a day and night. It will be just a sequence of darkness. And that will alleviate the idea that, how is it dark on one part of the globe and not the other part of the globe? It will be a unified, all global darkness. And again, it will be demonic and very, very dense. Okay, that's what I got. All right, so again, I'm going to say that I'm encouraging you to pray and seek the Lord for revelation related to this. Ask Him to reveal to you what is true. Okay, I've got this message a long time ago. I didn't get anything about a daytime or nighttime. I got a consistent gross darkness, and I can't imagine, like, supposedly, like the ideas that it would be demonic activity outside. I just can't see that activity stopping in the daytime and reintroducing itself in the night. Right, I just can't see that happening. If you're going to say a movie that kind of mimics that idea, would be something like The Purge. I mean, that in The Purge, I think that's what happened. I'm not sure, something like that. If anyone's ever watched a scary movie, but that's the idea I think I got from that, is that people had to they kept in hiding, or they were on guard in the night and in the day. Um, I'm not sure. I don't watch scary movies, but that's the idea the idea that I got. I can't think of the enemy usually tells his what his plans are in advance. So the movies I've seen the clips of or got some ideas from give the notion that people need to be in their homes. It's a time like the pandemic where the Lord is using that for people to come to Him. And the pandemic didn't quite work out that way. People were reflective, but people were more anxious about getting back to the norm. Okay, unfortunately. So anyway, that is that. And I'm sorry that you can't see me very well. It's probably just as well because I'm in much need of sleep. Much need of sleep. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. If you haven't checked out the video I posted earlier, just a overview of what's been going on with the channel in relations to the platform targeting the videos I've done, and saying that it's, that there is a reason why, like, or they're editing issues or whatever. Just a constant uh attack. I call it an attack of the channel. Hi Marshall. Hi Jared. Yes, like Bird Box. That's right. So, like I said, the enemy loves to tell his secrets in advance. A lot of people who are into conspiracy um, research love to look at The Simpsons. So, my thinking is pray, and the Lord will reveal to you what it is you need to be prepared for. Okay, the bottom line, the world will have to reflect and choose who they serve. It doesn't matter what religion, creed, what your background is. Everyone will need to have a chance to do this. The Lord has removed a lot of people from the earth, people He believes, I think. And the notion I'm getting is that there's some people that could not handle what is to come. Okay, and it's not our decision to make, it's the Lord's decision to make. And some people, if He took them now, they for sure would not make it. So the Lord is using this time to really, He's pouring out His Spirit now. So if there's anything that you want, prayer and fasting, and you want the Lord to reveal to you, to communicate with Him, a good time to be praising and worshiping, because it's a great time for that. Remember, the Lord can't praise and worship Himself. So this is partly why we're here, is to praise and worship our Heavenly Father. Okay, so He's pouring out His Spirit, just like the demonic activities intensified. The Lord is also doing quite a number of things. If you're needing to your loved ones to be saved or to be protected, if you know that there's warfare, witchcraft, curses in your family line, this is a time to be fasting and praying and seeking the Lord in relations to breaking these curses, protecting your family, and giving you revelation about what's to come. Okay, I love you all so very much. I pray that you are all doing well. I pray that you're all staying. The Lord is a reveal. If you can tell by what's happening around us with the war and such, the evil on the earth is it's beyond what I could have ever imagined. I never thought we'd be living in a time where women and children and just life is just not even valued. It's like people are just taking people's lives just like they're just throwing paper in the garbage. It's very concerning. Anyway, so pray for not only your loved ones, but also pray for those in the war-torn countries who, particularly babies and women and children in the crossfire, are being used as weapons and protection. It's just terrible. All right. I love you also. I'm sure I don't have to say that. I'm just reminding you, just remember that a lot of us are thinking of those people who are out there. And no matter what side you take and what you think is wrong or right, there's innocent people being lost on both sides. All right. I love you also very much. Until next time, be blessed. Next video I'll do, it'll be bright. I love you. Bye.